Imagine being part of something truly out of this world, a pioneer in a revolution that promises to bridge the vast connectivity gaps prevailing on our planet today. AST SpaceMobile's strategic plan is to build a mobile network functioning from space that connects directly to everyday smartphones. Their mission is to eradicate connectivity black spots, ensuring that broadband reaches every corner of the Earth, quite literally transforming how the world connects. With almost 37% of the global population yet to experience the power of the internet, the potential impact and investment opportunity here is astronomical. If their technology proves successful, SpaceMobile stocks could be literally taken off to space. In the rapidly evolving narrative of the space economy, AST SpaceMobile is standing out as the only pure-play, low-Earth orbit broadband communications company that is publicly traded. The company is building the first and only global cellular broadband network in space that communicates directly with standard unmodified mobile devices. So far, their journey has been marked by remarkable milestones, including the successful launch in September of 2022 of BlueWalker 3, their test satellite, followed by the successful unfurling of its 693 square foot antenna 2 months later. On April 25, 2023, AST SpaceMobile made history when it completed the first ever space-based voice calls to unmodified mobile phones. And then, June of 2023 marked another historic moment when the company achieved direct connection from space to everyday mobile devices on a 4G LTE network, boasting impressive download speeds of over 10 megabits per second. But the next chapter is even more exciting. SpaceMobile is on the verge of confirming if they can establish a direct 5G connection to unmodified mobile devices, a breakthrough that could revolutionize mobile connectivity as we know it. As we eagerly await the 5G connectivity test results, AST has started the production of their BlueBird satellites. They have already secured funding for the first 5 BlueBird satellites, which are poised for launch aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 in the first quarter of 2024. The anticipation is building and the world is watching. And if everything goes according to their plans, AST expects to offer initial commercial service in 2024. As we delve deeper, we must grasp the sheer magnitude of the market landscape SpaceMobile is venturing into. The global wireless services sector is valued at a staggering $1.1 trillion. But let's break down this astronomical figure a bit. The world hosts 5.5 billion mobile phones and devices, with a significant portion consistently moving in and out of coverage zones. Yes, even in this age of technology, a whopping 44% of the global populace remains untouched by the miracles of cellular broadband. Zoom out further, and you'll find that nearly 90% of our home planet lacks basic cellular coverage, presenting a titanic pool of opportunities waiting to be harnessed. Projections from Northern Sky Research estimate that the cumulative demand from 2023 to 2030 for satellite direct-to-device communications will reach $67 billion. AST is not just reaching for the stars. They are forming alliances with major mobile network operators and investors to make the space dream a reality. Companies like Vodafone, AT&T, Rakuten, and American Tower are closely involved and have expressed enthusiastic optimism about the partnership synergy and the unprecedented connectivity solutions that SpaceMobile is forging. But who is the mastermind behind this? Meet Abel Avellan, the founder, chairman, and CEO of AST, a seasoned veteran in the telecom industry with a vision to bridge connectivity gaps globally. Abel held about 78 million shares of AST as of early July, representing a 46% ownership interest in the company. Before spearheading AST, Abel demonstrated his prowess as a visionary in the space industry, helming the creation and leadership of emerging markets communications. EMC carved its niche by offering satellite-based communication services, catering primarily to maritime and other mobility markets. Abel concluded a successful exit in July of 2016 by selling the company for a whopping $550 million. But Abel's association with the space industry was not confined to corporate success alone. He is also known for his innovative ideas, securing his name as an inventor on 24 distinguished US patents, a remarkable feat that showcases the depth of his expertise and ingenuity. His contributions didn't go unnoticed as accolades found their way to him, including the prestigious Satellite Transaction of the Year, awarded by Euroconsult in 2015, and being named the Satellite Teleport Executive of the Year in 2017. Under his leadership, SpaceMobile is geared to manufacture up to 6 satellites per month, aiming for a constellation of 168 satellites working tirelessly to bring the unconnected corners of the Earth into the vibrant web of global communication. However, every groundbreaking venture comes with its share of risks that are prudent for potential investors to scrutinize. As we stand on the threshold of 2024, the launch year of their commercial services, it is pertinent to note that as of now, AST SpaceMobile has not generated any revenues. It is evident that the company will need to raise additional capital within the next year or so to fund the manufacturing of the next batch of satellites, and for general corporate purposes. There are a few options on their table, including issuing new shares, which unfortunately entails diluting the value of existing shares. The scenario is familiar, considering AST undertook a dilution earlier this year in June, selling 12.5 million shares for gross proceeds approximating $59.4 million. Yet, it is not all bleak. The valuation of SpaceMobile's future equity offerings could potentially be much higher, spurred by proven technological efficacy, especially the successful integration and functionality of 5G connectivity. Moreover, their strategic alliance with mobile network operators could pave the way for favorable financial infusions, given the mutual benefits of this innovative connectivity solution. Pivoting from finances to the night sky, SpaceMobile has elicited critique for its conceivable contribution to light pollution and radio frequency interference, affecting telescopes operating beyond the visible light spectrum. Following the unfolding of the BlueWalker 3 into a large flat panel shape in November of 2022, observations exhibited a striking brightness nearing first magnitude during its zenith approach. Nevertheless, there emerges a sliver of solace for astronomers. Further scrutiny revealed the possibility of reducing this luminosity through minor alterations in the satellite's orientation, a maneuver that translates to decreased brightness, offering a means to somewhat mitigate adverse impacts on astronomy. Market experts see potential in AST, despite the hurdles and the share price downward trajectory. The two analysts covering the stock have pinned a target price of $15, a bullish signal given its current trading level just below $4. However, this promising trajectory depends significantly on the successful implementation of their technology, including the much-anticipated 5G connectivity testing. The sentiment leans towards positivity, fueled by the potentially revolutionary impact of their technology, yet grounded by the practical challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, AST SpaceMobile presents a high-risk, high-reward investment opportunity. The journey is steep and the stakes are high, but the technology is promising and could reshape mobile connectivity globally. But it's essential to tread cautiously. Invest only what you can afford to lose, especially in a venture-type investment like AST at this stage of their journey. We are long the stock, but recommend that you, as always, consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decision. We're eager to hear your take on SpaceMobile. Is it headed for a boom or a bust? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to check out our other videos for more investment ideas and insights. Please give us a like, share, and join our community so you can know all about the latest updates in the investment world. Until next time, invest wisely and stay tuned.